Hi, my name's Iman Ismail, and I am an email conversion strategist and copywriter. That basically means I write money making, relationship building email sequences for creative entrepreneurs. That's course creators, coaches, podcasters, authors, and of course, e-commerce brands. Thanks for joining me on this email teardown. I love checking out what big brands are doing with their emails and seeing what they're doing well and what they're doing not so well. So I have chosen Kylie Cosmetics today. And if you don't know who Kylie Jenner is, I don't know where you live or where you've been, but this woman is uber famous. She is part of the Kardashian family, and this this company is part of her empire, right? So I wanted to check out what they're doing with their emails and how good the email experience is for customers. So the first thing I'm going to do is just switch to incognito because I want to show you what happens when you first go on the website. The first thing that happens is you get this little COVID-19 update, a message to our Kylie Cosmetics family. The first thing is I could cut this down to like 3 lines. Bear in mind that most people are not going to want to read something that is so detailed, and I think it's just not even that. It's just that when you have a message to convey, you just want to get it across to the reader as simply and as easily and as quickly as possible. So that's one thing to consider. Let me go back to this one because the rest of the experience is the same. I'm looking for an opt-in box. So I'm looking to see where I can sign up for the newsletter. Just want to point out that all these photos of Kylie Jenner are selfies. So she is really on brand here. She is, getting across this fun vibe, this young vibe, and it is obviously going to appeal to her audience. So we go down. This is a makeup brand, a cosmetics brand. So obviously we can see that as we go down. I'm still looking for an opt-in box where can I sign up for the newsletter? Right, it comes right at the bottom here. So it says, don't miss out, sign up for email updates from Kylie Jenner. So first thing to consider is this is really hidden away. If you want people to sign up for email updates for your newsletter, you really need to make it more visible. So we could have a banner up here. We could even have a pop-up. And we just want to make it easy for people to sign up, right? So don't miss out. Okay, sign up for email updates from Kylie Jenner. So clearly this company knows that their target audience want to hear from Kylie herself. I think this is a really clever way to get people to sign up for the newsletter because you're telling Kylie fans, because everyone who comes on here is going to be a Kylie fan, you're telling them that they're going to hear directly from Kylie. So my expectations are now that I'm going to receive an email from Kylie Jenner, right? So I'm going to put my email in here. And let's see what happens. I just want to talk about this button really quickly as well. Subscribe is a bit of a lazy call to action. Joanna Weeb taught me that a call to action should also be a call to value. So I just want to attribute that to Jo Weeb because it's so clever and it just says everything that you need to know. A call to action isn't just telling people to act. You also need to tell people what value they're going to get when they do act. Let them know what they're going to get, because that will really encourage them to press the button. I'm going to press this button anyway and see what happens. Okay, don't miss out. Sign up for email updates from Kylie Jenner. Still there. Okay, thanks for subscribing. That's it. Okay, so I'm going to assume that an email has popped into my inbox, and it has. So this is what the email that first comes in looks like. So subject line, welcome to Kylie Cosmetics, which is a fine subject line that works. I think anyone who reads a lot of emails, who knows a lot about emails, writes emails for their own company or brand, will know that it's a very standard kind of subject line. We could do a lot more with that, but it works. So let's have a look at what we've actually got. At the top here, we've got a COVID-10 update. So first thing that I want to point out is that proofreading is really important. So make sure that someone is checking over your copy before you send it out. So COVID-19 update, a message to our Kylie Cosmetics family. So this is the same pop-up that came up on the website about COVID-19. Again, I maintain that we could make that a whole lot shorter, getting the point across really quickly, easily, and simply, because we want people to keep listening. We want to keep reading, sorry. We want people to stay on the email and read it. And this isn't the most interesting thing for them to read. Now, it's relevant, which is really important. It is important information, but I feel like we could have put it somewhere else. Or it's so important actually that it could have been an entirely separate email. It could have been an email of its own. If it's that important and you want people to read it and know what's going on with processing times, it could be its own email. So if we scroll down, we've got a nice picture of Kylie, and the copy says, "Welcome. Thanks for joining Kylie Cosmetics Club. You'll be first to learn about exclusive offers, promotions, and new product launches. Here's your promo code for $10 off your first order." Then we've got a nice promo code. So a promo code or a discount or an offer is a great way to get people to sign up to your list. I'm really pleased that this brand didn't go for that on the homepage in the opt-in box when they were trying to get people to sign up, and that they went for I think it was Hear from Get Updates from Kylie Jenner, because clearly they know that their audience values getting updates from Kylie Jenner more than they value a $10 promo code in this particular case. So that's great. It might be worth, though, making it clear that, you know, a 10% promo code is on its way. It's a nice surprise, but that's also, you also want to tell the audience what they're going to get, because that's also a great way to, you know, encourage them to sign up or encourage them to open up the email. The other thing I want to mention is the missed opportunity here. So again, the opt-in box promised me that I'd get updates from Kylie Jenner. I'm expecting Kylie Jenner in my inbox, and actually it's just a very formal email from someone who is definitely not Kylie. So it really is a missed opportunity that they didn't take this chance to have Kylie send the email. And I don't mean Kylie herself. I mean someone, I mean it being signed off by Kylie, as if Kylie wrote it. Because that is what was promised in the opt-in box, and that's what people are expecting. So what was promised and what I get is really misaligned. And if I was a genuine Kylie Jenner fan, I would be really disappointed. So I can imagine that a lot of people were at this initial email. And this first welcome email is the perfect opportunity to have Kylie say hi to, you know, this new subscriber. And, you know, a really clever way to do that would be to use personalization. So it seems as if Kylie's actually saying, "Hi, Iman," in the email. And when it's signed off by Kylie Jenner, it makes me feel like, wow, Kylie Jenner is writing to me. And that is possible when you have great copy. That would have created instant connection, instant love, and a wow factor that would have kept people reading, that would have kept people going on. And actually, there are two different ways to kind of go about this. Well, there are lots of ways to go about it, but the two things that came to my mind immediately was you could have it as Kylie signing off every email, or just the first one. I think both of those would work really well, but I do think that needs to be there, especially if you're going to tell people you're going to hear from Kylie. Now, I'm not going to look at the second welcome email that came through, but I want you to know, just so you have some context, that actually they do write a little message from Kylie in that email, which is great, but I really think that needs to come in the very first email. Now, if we go further down, we've got some information here about the promo code, and then shop now. So when you hit that shop now button, it takes you back to the home page of the website, which is really overwhelming for me, because as someone who has hit the button and who now wants to shop, I'm being taken right back to where I started. I don't have any more information about what to buy, you know, what I might be interested in, where to find that. And I haven't even been able to hear from Kylie Jenner at this point. So I'm really disappointed, and I'm overwhelmed by the thought of going through all of this. Like, how do I even find what I'm looking for? Do I even know what I'm looking for at this point? So how could we make that experience more customer friendly? There are a few ways. So you could for example, direct people to the three most popular categories, 3 or 4 most popular categories. That would be hair, face, collections, eyes, lips, that kind of thing. Obviously, I don't know what are the most popular categories, and that's where data and research comes into it, and that's why it's so important to know this stuff. You could also direct them to, instead of product categories, the most popular products themselves. So what are other people buying? What are the best selling items on the website? And actually put them in this email so that people are directed through to that immediately as soon as they click, so they don't have to shop around this huge website and work out what they want and try and work out how to find it. Another thing could be a quiz that actually recommends the best product for you based on your personality and what you're looking for. And I mean, this is what just came to me in a split second, and I'm sure we could do better. But for me, I think a quiz that was called "Which Kylie Are You?" would be amazing. I would click on that. Which Kylie are you? And then the end result being, which cosmetics item to buy. Each of them kind of representing a different side of Kylie Jenner's personality. There's so much you could do with this. So I just wanted to point out that this here seems, it's a big missed opportunity, and it's also a little lazy. Even the call to action, shop now, we can do better than that. I think what's great about this email is that it does only have one call to action. So you are being driven to do this one thing. You don't have to work out which of a billion things do I want to do. There's just one call to action, and you hit it and you're ready to go. And that's a really good way to drive conversions, is to get people to focus on doing one thing. So yeah, that's me done with this Kylie Cosmetics email. Just a note, the second email that came through after this came through, I think it was 2 or 3 days later. Can't quite remember. Definitely wasn't the next day, which is another missed opportunity. When people sign up to your mailing list, when they sign up to hear from you and become an email subscriber, that is them giving you explicit permission to email them. They want to hear from you, and that is the point at which they're most excited to hear from you. So take advantage of that. And if you're going to do an email sequence, which you absolutely should, take advantage of that and email them every day for a little bit and see how that goes. It's all about experimentation and seeing what works for you and your audience. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this teardown. I'm going to be doing more of these. Let me know what you thought of it. Let me know if you've got any comments, and look out for my next one. I'm really excited about the brands that I'm going to be tearing down over the next few weeks. So look out for them.